Hello, everyone. I'm Metis Balaska, and welcome to the stream. So, it is that time of the month again, and where we take a look at 4 games on Game Pass. But before we get to that, I have a little something to say. See, the thing about these Game Pass streams is they're supposed to be an interactive affair. I take a look at 4 games, and my viewer has helped me decide where which one they want to see me play. But I haven't been doing very well with those. I've been pushing things back. Gnaws was the first time I ever touched one of these Game Pass games. And because I kept waiting for them for sales on Steam and stuff, because I'm afraid of the games going off of leaving Game Pass before I manage to finish them. But at the same time, these do take. I don't have enough of an audience to make it as interactive as I want it to be, and I haven't, I'm going to, and I need to make my way through the games that have already been seen in whatchamacallit, at interactions. So I will be like dialing back, maybe even changing away how the Steam archive the Temple archives work. I'll probably put in a whatchamacallit, a poll or something on how to do the Temple archives from now on, and get some opinions. And in any case, let us get to the games. The first one on our list is Mineko's Night Market. This stream might be a little might be shorter than the usual, because the selection of games seems to be rather short. Yeah, so this is Mineko Night Market. I know nothing about this game. I just picked it because I thought it looked interesting. Long, long ago, lived a farmer and his daughter in a small rural farming community. Every morning, 2 of them would head down to the river to do their washing. One day, they were greeted by a giant sakura flower floating down in the creek. To their astonishment, from the sakura emerged a giant cat. Almost as soon as the cat appeared, life on the farm began to flourish. But the rival farmers, who were not receiving the same fortunes, figured the giant cat for a curse. The giant cat was chased out of the village by a jealous rival. Bye, kitty. And was banished from the village. You better finish that story later, kiddo. We're almost there. It should be down the street here. Is this going to be a Spirited Away situation? Here it is. Looks like the house is from the ad. Well, it used to look like the house from the ad, I bet. I'm gonna tidy up and get us settled inside. Why don't you look around a bit? I'll call you when we're all set up. Hey, new kid, over here. LB to open your journal. I'm pressing LB, nothing's happening. Why is triangle open and when they said it was L1? Press X to interact with objects. Looks like the bus is no longer running tonight. See you at the night market on Saturday nights. This way, this way. Oh darn it, one of those agents is blocking the way now. Agents? There's no time to explain. Come on, we'll just make a run for it. He can't catch the two of us. Hey, what do you all kids think you all doing here? This is our town too. Well, they're investigating something here, so beat it, Lemonheads. What a wad. Dude, I have what may be a super bad idea. Nice. Get ready, I'm gonna create a diversion. What do you think you're doing here? Hello, sir. My name is Bobo, or Mr. Not Bobo, and I'm here to spread the word about, ramen. Yeah, ramen. Go on, Mr. Not Bobo. Now, new kid, go! It's really something good sharing. I can't argue that. You made it. He just lets him go. I did, but how did you pass that agent? He's still talking about ramen to himself. Oh yes, the noodles. Another excellent part of ramen. Anywho, there's got to be some kind of evidence around here. Let me look. Wait, what are you looking for? Him. He was here, I swear. Who's him? Him. There's no time. Help me look. Discovered a camellia flower. Found a strange artifact. Is that just a Bigfoot photo? Like it's one of those cryptid photos that are never clear. Hey. Oh, yeah, more suits. You're not supposed to be here, you know, nosy kid. Do you know what we do to nosy kids like you? Chase them out of using physical force if necessary? Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's the thing we do. Let's get her. Yike! Well, that's one less problem to worry about. Hey, thanks for not helping me catch her at all. You're so good at these things. I didn't want to get in the way. Getting saved. I think I'll sleep later. Morning, kiddo. You're alive. You were really out of it. What the heck happened yesterday? I think I saw a giant cat. Oh, Mineko, there's no such thing as giant... Oh, Mineko, there's no such thing as giant cats. I mean, besides real cats that are large. Anyway, you must have bonked your head hard. Good thing you got a huge melon for a head. That's not gonna give me body issues at all, Dad. Anyway, I'm gonna rest for a while. I've been up all night setting up inside here. But I'm almost done. And looks okay, eh? There seem to be a few boxes unpacked. Not packed. Unpacked. We have too much junk. We could knock the rest. We could knock the rest of it out together. Anyway, if you want to help unpack the rest of these boxes, that'll be swell. Oh, I almost forgot. Your new friend Bobo was worried about you. You should find him and let him know you didn't die. There, that should be all of them. I'll let my dad know the job is done. Hey, Egghead, great job unpacking the boxes. This place may not be so bad after all. You must be tired. I get tired just thinking about other people working. Make sure you have plenty of food and drink. Here, take one for the road. Ramen drink. Nothing like a soda to replenish vital nutrients. Square to open inventory. We got, gets you ramens, make ramen, eh? New kid. I thought you died, new kid. What the heck happened? You almost died is what happened. I'm Bobo, CEO of Bobo Mystery Solvers Incorporated. That sounds like a made-up company. Every company is a made-up company. Can't argue that. Fair. Anyway, I'm glad you're okay. It would not have looked good for a village if the new kid died the day she got here. And our village has enough problems as it is these days. I mean, I'm also glad you're okay because, well, it sure beats not being okay. Thanks. Oh, new kid, I mean Mineko, you should go see my mom at the craft store. She was worried about you. She thought you were deader than I did. Stop by sometime to show to show her your very alive face. Oh, does it be? It does be, a new person. Fancy meeting you here, new person. I am Left Cat. And I, the cat on the right, am Right Cat. And we are the Night Market Cats. Left and Right Cat? Because I stand on the left side and I the right. So what should happen, what would happen to your names if you swapped sides? So the night market just doesn't answer. Can we count on you to come to the night market this Saturday? Night market? Oh my, she doesn't know about the night market. It's cool, it's cool. Yes, the weekly night market. It occurs every week. There are booths to shop, and games to play, and people to meet. Oh no, she's going to realize we're making things up if she actually goes to the night market. Hush, we gotta get him through the gates. I hear you two whispering. Okay, we're slightly exaggerating. For dramatic effect. You see, the night market, much like everything else in town, is not doing too great. We don't get a lot of new people traveling to our island these days. And there are night market events. We're not doing that right now. Say, we have a number of openings if you like your very own booth at the night market. That we do. I've never... Hey, kiddo. Sorry to interrupt. Carry on. Well. We were just saying what a grand opportunity it would be for a spry new kid to run their very own night market booth. An opportunity with memories that'll last till lunchtime. I wouldn't even know what I'd sell. You're always puttering around collecting and crafting stuff. Might as well turn that putter into profit. You really can sell anything you want. We're pretty desperate. Well, welcoming. We are welcoming. I guess I could give it a shot. That's the spirit, Wormburger. Thanks, Dad. Excellent. Just head to the market through this gate every Saturday, Wormburger. My name isn't... I've never heard the name Wormburger before. Must be a mainland thing. Don't worry about missing the night market. The bus will come and get you whenever you are... when it's time. You literally can't miss it. See you on Saturday. Sakura flower. That seems very Animal Crossing-ish. Not that I've actually played Animal Crossing. Plum flower. Looks like the tool store is closed today. Welcome to the craft store. It's you, the new girl in town. Mineko, I believe? Yep, that's me. Yeah, I'm going to remember you. My name is is Bobo's mom. That's just her name. Is that your real name? It is. Lucky for me, I ended up having a child named Bobo. Speaking of whom, Bobo told me you died out in the woods. But I can see now that you're not dead. Which is much better than when you think about it. Let me show you something. Why don't you go on and take that flower craft bench? I'm a little short on money at the moment. Oh, I meant that you can have it as a gift. She's trying to keep you busy so you don't go and almost die again. Bobo, nobody dies. Anywho, I brought that flower craft bench for my daughter, Saki, but she had developed other interests. Yeah, she developed a real keen interest in going out late with her friends. Bobo. Anywho, I have the flower bench delivered to your house immediately. I saw you just moved in to the old house on the western side. Yeah, now we can all stop wondering if anyone will ever move into that weird side of town again. Bobo. I swear to fucking God, Bobo. There's nothing weird about that side or people that live on that side of the island. In fact, before you two were born, and there were plenty of families that lived there. You know, back when there were actual jobs in the market and the market to look forward to. Where did everyone go? Most people left the island to look for work. But a handful of residents stayed because as we just couldn't bear to leave this place. We call those people suckers. Bobo. Thank you, Mineko. I'm going to fucking kill you later, Bobo. Anywho, go on and check out your new flower craft bench at home, and when you have a moment, I'd be very excited to see what you make with it. Can I not have see my conversations? Hey, Warburger, looks like you got a delivery in your room. I'm gonna fucking kill you, Dad. You're the reason I have body issues, Dad. Nifty. Find 4 sakura flowers and 3 plum flowers to craft a cap bouquet. Going flower picking sounds fun. Flowers will grow every day. So if you run out, just go to sleep and try again tomorrow. Hey, maybe if you're lucky, it'll rain soup. Flowers love growing in the rain, weirdos. I still need 3 plum flowers. There's a plum flower. That's a camellia. I need a plum flower. Looks like I have enough flowers to craft a cap bouquet on my flower craft bench. I am still going to gather some more on my way back. But it looks like I have stamina though, so I shouldn't get too, too pick happy. Wait for the arrow to enter the green area. Yeah, I made a cap bouquet perfect. I should show this cap bouquet to the nice lady Bobo's mom at the crafts store. Sorry, we're still awaiting our next shipment of Mineko. You're always welcome here. Now, were you ever able to figure out how to use that flower craft bench? If you ever make anything with it, I'd love to see. Give one craft cap bouquet to Bubba's mom. Oh, have you had a chance to try making a cap bouquet yet? Did you make this? Wow, you're a natural at this. I can't wait to see what else you can make. You know what? You really should be selling this at the night market every Saturday night. Heck, I would buy more of these from you if you sold them there. Especially since we're friends now, I suppose it may be difficult to make more crafts with so few flowers that would grow in our village. People used to go out to gardens to pick flowers, but travel to most areas of the island are restricted right now with the agency investigating. Any other way to get there? Unfortunately, they've apparently secured the entire area of the gardens. Such a shame. I hope they open again soon. And we used to visit there every summer. I'm sure you've seen those mysterious folks in suits poking around here and there. You can tell they are who they are because nobody wears suits out here. Okay, better get going. Since you're such a natural at this, let me teach you another recipe. You learned the kokedama recipe for the flower craft bench. And keep talking and gifting things to various people. You never know what someone might can teach you. Thank you so much for stopping by, Mineko. Find a way into the gardens. Yo, Minek, can I call you Minex? It's shorter and cooler. It's literally the same number of letters as Mineko. But it ain't cooler. Anyway, we gotta find a way to get to the gardens. I didn't know you had such an enthusiasm for flowers. Forget flowers, there's been another sighting of him. Hold on, again with the him. Who the heck are you talking about? Nico, it's Nico. Nico? Oh my god, he plays mobile games. Yes, Nico, I can't say it any greener. Didn't you ever read the story of Nico before? It's like the oldest story ever. Of course I have, but what the heck are you talking about? Nico is a cat from a book. That's what they want you to think. They? This creepy agent, and they're behind this, so I know it. There have been Nico sightings here and there around the island for years, but lately the sightings have been more frequent. Everyone's got their own Nico sighting story now. And now, just by coincidence, these agents begin popping up? Well, you don't got to be a genius to figure out something smells fishy here. But thankfully, I'm a genius. I skipped first grade. Anyway, there are agents all over the garden, and I gotta see what they're guarding. If you attempt to enter the gardens, I'm coming with you. Take the bus to the gardens. There's something from the Flower Museum. Greetings. The Flower Museum is now accepting donations. Come visit us in the village today. Okay, we are going to enter the gardens, and then we're going to call it for this game. They've surrounded the place. We gotta find a way in somehow. Is it just me, or did you notice those agents seem to have captured cats in cages? What the heck? That's where all the cats are going. Cats are going missing? Yeah, this island used to be full of cats, but recently they've just been vanishing. Like around the time these agents started appearing? Yeah, I swear all this junk is connected. I might know someone who knows something about this. Dude, it's going. I'm going to do some interrogating back home. You gotta free these cats, Minex. I thought we were gonna. Are you chickening out on me? No, not even a decent bit. Being the brains of this operation is work too. I'll catch you at home. I believe in you, Minex. And my voice cracking. Okay, Bobo, or Bobs. Oh, it's Bobo, not Bobs. Thanks, Bobs. Keep out of the agent's flashlights. If you're caught 3 times, you'll have to start over. However... That'll be it for this game today. So that was Mineko Night Market. That was an interesting. You took your first chip on the local butts. That took a while to proc. That's interesting. It seems very. Like whatchamacallit, it seems kind of I just said the name of the series too. Very very similar, Animal Crossing inspired, I think. But again, don't quote me on that. I never played Animal Crossing. In any case, time to get on to our next game, which will be... Here we are, Solar Ash. All right. Just like getting ready to pop that up, because I got to use the workaround for this game. We'll go novice for now. The edge of the Ultra Void, a world-eating black hole. Nothing can stop it from consuming another planet, except the Star Seed, a colossal device is hypothesized to destroy black holes. Its creators, the Void Runners, have embarked on an impossible mission to save their home. The final member, Ray, has reached the event's horizon but lost all communication. Leaving everything behind, she prepares to pass through the cusp of reality. Is this made by the same people who did Fury? This seems very reminiscent of that game.
Another one. I told you all to leave me alone!
God damn, she hit me so hard I landed on another planet. I am very hurt.
This is the Ultra Void. Can't believe I made it.
Oh, wow. Okay, I can actually skate on water. This seems very remnant, very similar in style to Fury. I got a feeling that's a currency. Wow, you can really get distance with that.
A Void Runner shield kit. The crew must be nearby.
Okay, so I can climb the loop. I'm guessing these are checkpoints.
My planet. It's in the Ultravoid's pull. But it's not too late. This is Ray. Can any Void Runners hear me? I'm looking at the starseed. It's intact but not operational. Scanning for conduits. Got a reading on the SID node at the base. Let's turn it on. Wait, what's that?
Hi.
You can hear this. Just ran into some kind of massive serpent anomaly. Watch yourselves. Let's see if my boosters still work.
Signal interference overload. Initializing in safe mode. Hello, user. We are SID, centralized Yottabyte database.
Your eyes are open. Activate SID.
Sid? It's Ray. What happened to you? Where's the team?
We are SID. Systems offline. Anomalous impediments detected. Sending locations data to your multi-tool.
There's no way I can activate the starseed without Sid. Better scan for these anomalies and hope there's a way to remove the interference.
I have a feeling these will be helpful later.
Putrid. This must be one of those anomalies. Better clear it out. It's hot. What the hell is it?
It's on that dragon thing now.
One down. But there's still interference. My shields are full. For now.
Guess the closest one is over there now. I have a feeling these things are some form of currency, so I'm grabbing everyone I can.
Ooh, my head.
Oh, we're getting trippy now.
grapple up there if I get close enough. Gotta find a way to that next weak point. Can grapple a longer distance if I activate my time slip gear.
Take another eye back, asshole.
Two down. There must be one more.
Ow. I swear this feels like it gets the same style as Fury. Crater Ouroboros, massive anomaly.
I guess I made it
Going full no Shadow of the Colossus.
That worked. It's getting weaker. Just stay down.
What? Ah. What the hell? What am I supposed to do to get that last one, that one over there? I pushed the dash. Are you kidding me? Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? I somehow keep falling right in between the cracks. Oh my god. Finally, I needed to use the skate there.
Around we go. What is this place? Who are you?
I was someone once, but no longer. Now I am merely an echo.
I don't have time for this. How do I get out of here?
I have heard that question so many times before. Useless as ever.
That's enough! Send me back or get out of my way!
I'm not in your way. The only thing standing between you and your precious starseed are remnants. Remnants of lost hope. Nothing more.
That remnant nearly killed me. But I won't let that stop me from saving my people.
Yes, yes. You need to fix everything. Ever the hero. I grow tired of this.
Ow! My spine! Worm Slayer, destroy the remnant to the crater.
Ray, you made it. Are you alright?
Well, I'm pretty sure every bone in my body is broken, so I'm just peachy keen.
Sid, I'm not sure. I might be seeing things.
The ultravoid is known to have deleterious effects on biotic life forms. And it seems to have had quite an effect on us as well. We spent a very uncomfortable amount of time in safe mode.
I'm just glad you're back online. Can you contact the rest of the Void Runners now that the interference is gone?
We cannot connect to starseed conduits in any other sectors. Their signals must also be blocked by those anomalies.
The remnants.
Remnants. Yes. If you remove these remnants, our network communication should resume, and we will be able to activate the starseed, collapse the ultravoid, and thereby release our planet from its perilous gravitational pull.
If the conduits are already set up, then the other Void Runners must have made it.
We hope so too, Ray. We wish we could be more helpful, but our memories appear to be incomplete.
All right, Sid. I'll reconnect with the other runners and reactivate your nodes.
Be careful, Ray. We're in this together. We'll help however we can.
How can you help?
We have many starseed conduits throughout the ultravoid. They were placed to collect environmental data and calculate energy frequencies. Conduits also function as teleport paths, repair stations, and info hubs. How can we help you? Certainly. How can we help you? Wait, Ray. You look broken. Your shields appear to be damaged. Thankfully, we can synthesize plasma into new power cells, which will restore some functionality to your shield array.
Yeah, but you need a... oh. Collect 1,000 plasma.
Installation. How can we help you?
See you, Sid.
Welcome back, Ray. What can we do?
Bye, Sid.
All right, that'll be it for this game for now. I just wanted to beat that. I just wanted to beat that boss. So yeah, that was an interesting one. Oh, hold on. I forgot to turn off the hotfix. So yeah, that is Solar Ash. I wasn't expecting it to look a lot like Fury, and I wasn't expecting Shadow of the Cloth stuff either. But that was very interesting. And so yeah, there's a game that's possible one to play in the future. Why is it classified as horror? Oh, it's rated for horror. Anyway, time to get to the next game, which is Spiritfarer. Specifically, this is the farewell edition. I have no idea what to expect from this game. Ooh, lovely art style. Ah, finally. I thought for a second you would never wake up, little one. How ironic that that would have been, would it not? I'm Karen, the Spiritfarer. Well, that is what I have been, that is what I have been until your arrival. I cannot say I am sad to leave, but I still have a few things left to do here. I'm afraid you will have to pick up things where I left them. After all, it is, after all, my very last day. And you are? Welcome, Stella. I see you have brought a friend here with you. What is his name? I see. You two will share the burden then, and take it over from me. As I said, in a few minutes I will be gone from this world, and that is why you are here. You will be the new Spiritfarer. Listen, your task here will be far from easy, but simple nonetheless. Go fetch the stray spirits stranded on the island, and when they are ready, bring them back here. Dying souls can't pass away on their own. You will have to help them fulfill their last requests and be at their service until their last breath. The big brown bridge over there is Everdor. The Alpha where everything starts, the Omega where everything ends. This is where all quests get completed and where existence meets its threshold. There is no task more important than this one. Never forget this, Stella. Here, there is something I need to give you. Now, be really careful with it. It is the Everlight. The symbol of your status here, and the only tool you will ever need. Wait, what are you... Oh, how highly inappropriate. Well, that settles it. The Everlight will help you throughout your travels. It will be the light that shines in the darkness, the last remaining hope of the departed. Hope is a flame, the light that never falters, the beacon of eternity. It is heavy and inconvenient, but there is no greater duty than this one. The fate of lost souls rests on your shoulders. Look, I was overwhelmed too at first. Just try to keep your focus. Take it one step at a time. You will soon get used to this place, accustomed to these moments. You are the new Spiritfarers, after all. Once I am gone, you will have to find the ship on your own. Mine is not a ship of your own. Mine is not suited for you. It will fade away once I am gone. You will find one not too far from here. If you keep rowing to the right, in the right direction for some time. Probably. It's time. Here I go. So long, Stella, and good luck. You will need it. A to jump, hold A to jump higher. Up while jumping to climb through platforms. Stella! It really is you. Stand up straight and let me get a good look at you. You look good. And Daffodil is here too, I see. We have to find a lint roller then. It might not be that obvious after all. It's me, Gwen. Good thing you found me. But if you're here, it means, oh, you are the new Spiritfarer. You're the one replacing Karen. I was trying to get rid of him and only ended up here by accident. I mean, stuck on this disgusting island for about a week, living off sardines and cigarettes. Funny how I used to be the one getting you out of trouble before. I can see you have an everlasting light now. Of course, an everlight now. See that boat over there? That's the one. It's obviously slightly shabby, but let's commandeer it. I'd wager it will work since you're the Spiritfarer. Okay, meet me on deck over there. I'll explain it all. Yes, we get bigger boat! Over here. Okay, here it goes. I hope your fur coat won't be too damaged. Ah, bright. Wonderful. I'm not one to jump for joy but this feels good. Much better than anticipated. So, the way I see it, this boat is yours now. Don't you think? Good. And as you're the Spiritfarer, welcoming stray spirits is your new job. And once aboard, they will now assume their true forms. Well, that's my theory anyway. Why are you looking at me like that? You need to come over here and give me a hug. Hug. Much better. Come with me now. Let's take a look at this chaos. Oh no. What a mess. Reminds me of Aunt Petunia's old yard. A beautiful, unorganized testament to someone's laziness. Or a vital impossibility to get rid of anything. At any rate, we should do something about this, or my dust allergies will come back. Let me think. There is only one way to clean this up. You have to meet Albert. He's your local shipwright, and his jokes are garbage. But he is the one who can fix your boat. We should head to Albert's shipyard. You must be wondering how to make the ship move. It's really easy, actually. There, let me give you this key I found on the island. It'll unlock the cabin in the back. You should find a map projector in there. How do I know this? Well, I was planning an escape, remember? And you know me, I plan things meticulously. Very meticulously. Go, open up the cabin, Stella. The map projector should be simple enough to use, and you still have to go to, and you just have to go to Albert's shipyard. As I understand, the ship is powered by your Everlight. That's how it cruises the ocean and reveals the stray spirits. It also explains why I couldn't do anything by myself. You must admit, it's quite fascinating. Look, I know you must feel overwhelmed. Karen, the Everdor, the Spiritfarers, this place, this boat, me being here, it's a lot. You must be wondering what is going on. Truth be told, I don't really know either. But I'm here for you. I'll do my best to help you and try to make sense of it all. As I said earlier, I want to leave by myself, but somehow I just couldn't. Now that I see you, I think I know why. I'll give you some space for now. Don't hesitate to explore this ship. You can even give that fishing rod a try. The world is your oyster. Got a herring. Here we go. Now head down to Albert's shipyard and upgrade your blueprint station. It's the only way to clear this clutter. I'm curious about what it's all made of. Considering the smell, I'd say at least 7 different types of dirt and dust. Over here. Welcome to my shipyard, young traveler. Here's my prices. Where my prices are a customer's best friend. I'm Albert. Been in business, in the business of shipbuilding for ages. Should I assume you are a new Spiritfarer? Well, of course you are. Anyway, you've been able to start the ship and bring it here after all. Gwen was right to point you towards my humble enterprise. Ha! Let me see what you have there. Nice little dinghy. Funny how it looks exactly like the one I built some time ago and stored it on my old shipyard. See, Karen wasn't happy about his gloomy, dank arc. Actually, he was always complaining about everything, but the customer's always right. So I built him a newer, better one. Of course, he would never abandon his previous boat. Old habits die hard. But don't worry, you can keep this one. Let's call this a loan. And let me tell you something. You know, we always joke about the construction here. Don't worry, we're still working on it. This animation is fantastic. Anyway, with a little bit of love, this bird will be resplendent. This bird will be resplendent again. The first thing you'll need is a proper blueprint table. Since it's your lucky day, I'm feeling generous. I'll offer it to you, free of charge. Mind you, it's a bit bare bones in terms of functionality. But the subsequent upgrades will come at such a small price you'll want to buy them almost immediately. Simply direct me to upgrade the ship. There you go. You'll be able to build and edit your buildings on your boat. What a treat. But if you want to upgrade your boat in size and pleasure, I'm your guy. Come back when you feel your boat is getting too crowded. Cheers. Okay, before we, I was going to wait until we're done with this little thing, but I'm going to take a bio break. Give me a sec, everyone. All right, I'm back. Good. Albert gave it to you for free, and he said he loaned the ship to you. Ominous. Hard to know what he has in mind, but it doesn't sound reassuring. Anyway, let's focus on the task at hand for now. Cleaning up this deck. You can go to your blueprint table above your cabin and select the move option. In it, you'll be able to remove any building and get back resources. Go for it, and I'll wait down here. Wonderful. You did a wonderful job, Stella. And the good news is that you have enough resources to add a guest house to your ship. A necessary amenity. Newly welcome spirits such as myself will have a temporary place to relax and sleep. Well, sleep, not really. I can tell you for sure that no one will be thrilled to spend more than one night in here. But it beats sleeping on the deck. The stars are pretty, but the woods are stiff and the humidity is hard to tolerate. I'll leave it to you. Have fun. So do I just go back to Albert to and give him the resources to build a guest house or something? I once had a friend to cut his own toe. He had a new one made of rudder. So we called him Roberto. Get it? Oh, build. Very nice. What? Aw. This guest house is very pretty. It has your touch. Nice work as usual. Now at last I have a place to sit down and enjoy the view. Oh. Wait. What is going on? Something is happening. Ah. I should have expected this. I'm actually hungry. Very hungry. I know how terrible a cook I am, but I remember you being absolutely fantastic at it. If you have a few fish dishes already, trouble is I can't eat an entire raw fish. I could try for sure, but I'll probably choke on the fish bone and never survive. That's not how you want me to go, as absurd as it sounds. You should keep using the blueprint table of yours and build a kitchen on board. I'm pretty sure it'll help you. It'll help. I'm pretty sure I've seen plans for it in there, as well as the necessary resources. Damn, you require bright jelly, and there is only one way to get some. Look, I should have told you when I first met you here. Something scares the hell out of me. A dark presence, and I even cower from it. A void that swallows all light included. It can take many forms. For me, it was always a jellyfish. Yes, I'm fully aware of the irony. The right jelly you need for the kitchen, well, only these jellyfish can provide it to you. So there's no other option. I'll have to face my fears. But you're here. With you, I can do it. We'll appear as a dark patch of pure... They will appear as a dark patch of pure fear on the map, so you can't miss it. Go, I'll take some time to prepare myself. I get cranky when I'm hungry. Get lots of fish on the way there. Damn. Here they come. Remember, set your eyes on the ones with bright jelly. They should be visible enough. That said, pop up as many as you can. You'll get glimpses anyway. I'll wait for you inside. It's just too hard for me to stay out here. Okay, go ahead. I believe in you. Okay. I'm really impressed. You rocked out there. Tumbling and diving like a shooting star. But without the slightest fear nor hesitation at that. You definitely haven't lost your touch, Stella. And you've been gathering enough bright jelly to build the proper kitchen. Go for it. I've been waiting patiently. Slowly digesting myself. Ah, yes. I forgot to tell you about this. As you can see, the boat stops at night. I believe it's a side effect of your Everlight being, well, light. My face. Or some other technicality. That being said, it will allow people to sleep undisturbed. You, in the meantime, can do anything you want. Tackle unfinished business or chill on the deck under the stars. I suggest you go to sleep too, in that cozy little room atop your cabin. You'll wake up refreshed and ready to go, and the ship will start again in the morning. Oh, and talking about that, you know me, waking up on time has never been my forte. You can ring the bell over there to wake people up. Remember, only do it at the right time. Every morning should do the trick. Speaking of which, time for me to take a nap. See you tomorrow, Stella. Have a good night. We'll go on a little bit more and then we'll switch to the next game. Lovely kitchen. You can also use the kitchen's oven. It should be rather simple. Put any one ingredient into the oven and wait for it to be cooked. You can even try these loose corn kernels that have been hanging around in my pockets. I can't wait to see your cooking glory again. You got this. Popcorn. Wow, that one's going slow. I could eat anything. Just give me some food. Well, I won't die just yet. Thanks, Stella. It's better than I thought it could be. But then again, you've always been wonderful in the kitchen. Don't forget, spirits don't run on sunshine and water. We need a good meal once in a while. It will be up to you to understand who's fond of what. For me, I'm sure you remember I've always loved comfort food. And that I would die for a cup of coffee. But I'm not that picky. I could eat anything. Just never the same thing twice. Oh, before I forget, there is something I was supposed to give you. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but an obol is a symbol of passage. It's a fee each spirit has to pay you. But something tells me you knew that already. Okay, let's keep on moving this craft. You must have seen in your blueprint table, there's both the field and garden blueprint, which means you can grow many different things and turn the ship into an adorable farm of sorts. You should add a field first, in my opinion. It's going to be easier to find resources around here, and you can grow linen in it, which in turn will be used to craft more things. In addition, building a field, we should go buy seeds to use it in it. But that will come later. I need you to visit at an island close by. It's called Moss-Stained Cove. There's something on it that we need. I'll tell you when we get there. I guess I'll get some more fish for a while. One more. And then I'll check. I took it out before it was ready. However, we are not going. We are going to call it there. All right, and that is Spiritfarer. That was not what I was expecting, but it is interesting. Karen just decides he wants to quit and just drops his job on some random kid. He's like, fuck this, I'm out. In any case, so yeah, that's an interesting game to play. I can see why the Rue recommends it. So, on to the last game. Which will be the showrunner. The Ace Attorney Trilogy. Why are you doing that to me, game? I put this on. No, I put the. There we are. Gotta start with the first one. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Well, I guess we know who did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. I'll say this about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh! I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry! Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case, a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. And that I owe him, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's what I'm going to do. 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom Number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, hand shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple answers. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Me? The defendant is me, right? Right, have you completely lost your mind? Focus. The defendant is the person on trial. You're his lawyer. Oh yeah, right. This is no laughing matter. You did pass the bar, didn't you? Sorry, I couldn't hear you. I'll ask once more. It's Mia Fey. The defendant, that's Mia Fey? Wrong, right? Look, I have to leave. I have to go home. I'm expecting the delivery. Oh, come on, Chief. There's no need to be going so soon, is there? Listen, Wright. The defendant is the one on trial, your clients. I mean, that's about as basic as you can get. I put my foot in it this time. I've got to relax. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. It's Larry Butts. Answer Mia Fey when asked who the defendant is. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me the victim's name. Phew, I knew this one. I know this one. I'm glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. Wait. Uh-oh. No way! I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim... Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Press the tab to select at any time. Okay, I'm switching controller if they're going to do that. Remember to check it often, and do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Time of death, 7:31, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death, blunt force trauma. The victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Cindy Stone. Cinder block. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? The death was because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. Your answer, you've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Could you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. A statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Why is it still showing the tab thing? Is this a game? Is this a game pass thing? To check the court frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Betts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were going together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day she died. And my voice broke there, Your Honor, don't mind it. The victim apparently arrived at home from Paris on 7th. Which month was that again? January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Okay, July 30th. The day before the murder. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... My client has no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna drop dead. And when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue the trial, shall we? I believe in the accused's motive. I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Ooh. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? I mean, he's under oath. I know, I'll send him a sigil. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. For the record, if you tell him to lie, he'll tell you, he'll say this anyway, so. Order. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove that Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Don't he look familiar? And yes, you heard that right. His name is Sawit. Because he saw it. There are a lot of puns in this game. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found the public telephone. I need to turn down that music. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Over there. Much better. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone Mr. Sawyer used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record added to the court record. Electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? All right, Wright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court report and the eyewitness's testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab and point out the contradictions in the testimony. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing in an apartment. I thought he was in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. When I saw her lying there, I saw a woman not moving, dead. Quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby apartment and went to a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Hold on a second. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death that's sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain the 3-hour gap? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sott? Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Good job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. You see through one and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Probably coming from the television. It was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a taped program. Video? Yes, that would explain why the time was wrong. True. Right. I think the problem lies someplace else. We're agreed you heard the time on the scene then. Are you sure it was a television and not a radio? Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television. Right. I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television? The witness has testified. We heard the time. He heard the time. Hold on a second. That doesn't check at all. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. The defense has a point. You have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? I find it quite puzzling myself. Darn it. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. And you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock on the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. It must have been in what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Table clock in the apartment. The murder weapon. That doesn't track. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was the statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? A defense attorney? This is kind of my job? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may... Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Mr. Wright? It appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony? Indeed I do. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. What the hell was going on there? The only way he could have known the weapon and was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I prove you were the one. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is a baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I saw... Shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her and he should burn, give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sword heard was definitely this clock. In fact, it's clear if you simply try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this courtroom. Your Honor, may I have the clock? And my voice is not break? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what the time is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sword heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sword, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Oh, what's he talking about now? It may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How do I prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sowett. I come all this way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sowett. Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow on the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. Excuse the burp. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you have your proof. Right, Mr. Wright? Right? Can you think of a reason why the clock would be slow? As a matter of fact... Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, Mr. Wright. Find it and let him have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the courtroom that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see. This evidence proves why... let's see this evidence that proves this clock was running slow. About that. The victim had just returned from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sort? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Oh, he died. Ambulance! A mortician? Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Confetti, yay. Sound effects are loud too, goddamn. And with that, this court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Sawa was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman and to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went into her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawyer let himself in and to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flushed, Mr. Sawyer grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 20:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Phew, I still can't believe we won. Mr. Wright, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battle in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat? Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to cry? Larry... Are you so sure? Excuse me? I'm sure that was the original Japanese. I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Why, it's the Thinker. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Harry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock. You think so? It's pretty heavy to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. You never really know if your clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? I'm not much of a drinker myself. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Nope. No, I don't want to save my progress. No, 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 no. We are not doing that. All right, then. Yeah, so that was Phoenix Wright. I have played the entire trilogy plus the Great Ace Attorney games, but I will play them again on stream if so desired. But yeah, those are the 4 games for this month. And then, which ones were you interested in? And I thought all the selections here seemed pretty solid. I would say Mineko's night market was probably on the weaker end for me, but that's not saying much. Okay then, time to get a raid going. Oh, and like I said, I'm going to change how I do the Temple Archives from now on, and I will probably put it up to it on Discord. And but yeah, let us get to it. Oh, what? Did I really just have it continue? Did I really just have the stream set for certain audiences this whole time? No. Oh no. Why was it? No wonder the past few streams weren't doing well. That was probably hurting it a bunch. I should keep that. More standard. But anyway, let us get ready for the raid. Oh no, not stream together. That's raid. So let us check some of our usual suspects. Um. Yeah, we got Hoshino who's playing Street Fighter 6. Just wondering though. Um. Yeah, it's been a good while. I think I'll play. I'll raid Hoshino. All right then. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you like my stuff and you haven't already, please leave a follow. It helps me as a small VTuber. And you can I upload all my stuff on YouTube, and you can also check me over there. So yeah, I am restructuring how I'm going to be doing the temple archives from now on, and I'll give opinions on. I'll ask for opinions on my Discord. Probably talk to some mutuals on opinions, and we'll see we'll see there. But yeah. We'll next week we'll continue Fate Samurai Remnant and all that other fun and stuff. And there's VTuber prom to get ready for. So I'll hopefully have something ready then. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all on the next one. This is Metis Balaska signing out.